Notorious kidnapper Evans pleads for mercy, says I'm ready to surrender all my properties. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline by the Daily Beef News this morning. Well, we all know the most famous, notorious, rich kidnapper Kingpin in Nigeria, Evans, and now Evans is pleading for mercy, saying that he's ready to surrender all of his properties. Yeah, he's ready to surrender all of his property, that he should sell it as a sign saying that he's sorry. Wow, I mean, this is not something we see every day in this country called Nigeria. A lot of things happen day by day. Okay, convicted billionaire Kingpin, kidnapper Chukwudumeme Onwuamadike alias Evans had told the Lagos State High Court sitting at Tafawa Balewa Square that he was prepared to surrender all his property as part of a plea bargain agreement should the court consider his application on compassionate grounds. In his application for a plea bargain, Evans told the court that he is now a teacher at the correctional center in Kirikiri after obtaining a teaching diploma in economics from Yewa College of Education and is no longer a criminal. He pledged to forfeit his 14 brand new truck to the Lagos state government for sale with the proceeds to be transferred to the victims of his criminal activities as part of the proposed plea bargain agreement. Represented by his lawyer Mr. Etudo Emefo, Evans in his application before Justice Sherifat Sonaike expressed remorse for his action, saying that he had undergone a transformation during his time in Kirikiri Maximum Prison. He claimed that the federal government of Nigeria awarded him a scholarship while in prison. He pleaded with the Lagos state government for mercy, explaining that without their forgiveness, the federal government scholarship would be rendered useless. Furthermore, he argued that he would be unable to participate in the new skills he acquired while incarcerated, which would amount to a waste of government resources. According to the documents filed before the court during his time in prison, the federal government offered Evans and other inmates the opportunity to further their education. Evans took advantage of this offer and was granted a scholarship. As a result, he earned a national certificate in education in economics and is now a teacher, no longer identifying as a criminal. Copies of the NEC certificate and project works were submitted as appendices. Additionally, Evans was offered admission into the National Open University of Nigeria under the federal government scholarship scheme. He is currently in his second year studying political science. His admission letter and student ID card were presented to the court as part of the application. Evans said he also underwent training in welding and metal fabrication through the Federal Ministry of Labor and Productivity, successfully passing all relevant tests. A copy of the test result was included as an appendix. When the case, which was scheduled for trial, came up yesterday, the prosecuting counsel Alaba Koku told Justice Sherifat Sonaike that the defendant had expressed interest in pursuing plea bargain agreement with the state government. He confirmed that Evans' counsel Etudo had given him an advance copy of the application, which is currently before the state government for consideration. And that was all I was said here concerning this silence this morning, which says here that Notorious Kidnapper Evans pleads for mercy, saying that he's ready to surrender all his properties. I mean, there's nothing we're not going to see or hear in this Nigeria. And before I move on, don't forget, if you're not a subscriber, the best you can do right here right now is to tap that subscribe button, with the notification bell, so that anytime I have any new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it ASAP. I'm telling you the fact, there's nobody that will tell me that he does not know Evans or he never heard that name before. Evans, that name before. If you don't know him now, let me brief you. Evans is one of the most deadliest criminals in Nigeria. Yeah, I mean, it took the Lagos State Police how many years to catch this man? How many months to catch this man? He's a very famous kidnapper because he kidnaps high-profile individuals. He has caused a lot of harm to a lot of people. Believe me, he has killed people. This man has murdered people. He has done a lot of crimes to people. Well, and now he's arrested though. He's in prison now. I mean, that was the latest news we had from him. But now, breaking news from Evans' case. Convicted billionaire Kingpin Evans told the Lagos State High Court at Tafawa Balewa Square that he is prepared to surrender all his property as part of a bargain agreement should the court consider his application on compassionate ground. Because, I mean, if you see Evans' cars and Evans' houses, it big like mad. And Evans is saying that he's ready to give up all his properties as a sign saying that I'm sorry. Well, no man, no man. All the properties that you're talking about, themselves, they were never yours. I mean, you use let me just say ransom money to build all those things and ransom money to buy all your luxury cars. Or in Evans' application for the plea bargain, Evans told the court that he's now a teacher at the correctional center in Kirikiri. Not only that, he also told the court that he's already a student in the university. He received a scholarship. He's now a teacher at Kirikiri. He also learned welding and iron bending and iron making. You grab. I mean, and he brought certificate of all these things. He brought his student ID card. He brought his certificate of where he learned welding. He brought his certificate of being a teacher. He said he's studying political science. Like, he said that all this was funded by the government while he was still in prison. All this was funded by the government while he was still in prison. And it looks like the federal government normally holds this tuition class for prisoners, you understand. And ever since he scored, he passed in flying colors. He's now a student, and he said that if the court convicts him, I mean, it would be a waste of government resources. So he's telling the court that he knows he's guilty, that he's just begging, he's going for a plea, he's just begging, that he's ready to surrender all his property just for to show that he's serious and he's sorry. Wow. I mean, this is really serious. I mean, yeah, this is really serious. Although a lot of people will not take this like people will say that Evans, I mean, the federal government is not thinking about releasing him. Or this man dangerous die. This man, they should not release this man. No, you understand? That is what a lot of people will say. But if you ask me, if the court know fully well that this man have changed and look at his record and you understand, no, I mean, it may be that he's just pretending just to come outside and wreak havoc again. You understand? We know if you know. If you know, I mean, that is just the point. We are all human beings. We cannot know the main future of what or anything Evans is planning. But I just really hope that all these things is said that is really sorry, or I just really hope that it is real though. Yes, I just really hope that it is real. And shout out to the federal government that is actually doing all this while he was incarcerated. He said he's teaching prisoners in Kirikiri. That is good for him. I mean, that is good for him. What do you guys think? What do you guys think concerning Evans' case? Kelly Temifele said that that is enough for those. Is that is not enough for those lives you took and traumatized. I mean, that is the point. Evans killed people, and telling the federal government you are sorry, you will sell your house to give the people that your crimes affected. It's not enough because you killed people. Evans, don't forget that nothing can replace a life. A life is so precious. Nothing can replace a life. I mean, in Greek mythology, they normally say an eye for an eye, life for a life. So people say that when you must stay your life in imprisonment too. Begging will not help you. But what do you guys think? Tell me. Drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button. Yes, the big red on with the notification bell, so that anytime of any new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day ahead of you.